Hello, my friends, and welcome back. This is Stalker. And you don't know this place. Well, you don't know this place. This brand spanking new this one is. I'd like to introduce you to Harizon 3. And we're going to be playing Harizon 3 on the Australian Gamers server. So NZ Hook suggested I pop along and visit the server. And I joined up on their Discord, got into the server pretty much straight away, no issues, great bunch of guys, very helpful, very friendly, and here we are. I will put a link to their Discord and their IP in the chat, so if you guys want to come along and play, I'm guessing from what the guy says, you're more than welcome to. Without further ado, we're going to go on with this adventure. I'm going to start this off properly. I'm not messing around this season. You know we're going to go over the top. You've seen what I've done the last couple of seasons. Well, I'm going to go even worse. I've already chiseled out the design for the walls. I've marked out the house area, so we don't have to mess around with that. That's our little mine. There was a mountain like hillside that big right here. Took it down, flattened it out, done all the boring jobs. Nothing really been done in here except for this wood being placed down. That's just to show me the balcony. And I put a chimney at the back. That's just to show me where it's going to go. That's not necessarily going to be the chimney. It's just a layout. But as you guess, we're going to go chiseling bits in this one. Only blocks I'm going to use that are full blocks are now in place. Everything else is going to be pure chiseling bits. But I want to show you this new chisel tool. Oh my goodness, like a skateboarder. Whoa, I love it. We can now make circles very easily, very fast. But we'll get into all that at a later date. We're not going to be doing that just this early. That was just me messing around when I found the tool and I thought, oh, my dreams have come true. I've done a lot of mining. And when I say a lot, I've got enough resources now that we can run this Let's Play pretty much straightforward. Not many diamonds, but I found no emeralds. Not one emerald, and I have mined loads, so it's going to be hunt for the emeralds. But apart from that, we're good on everything we're going to need. I've not been to the nether. I've stopped in this area. I'm going to just pop my map up and show you the distance. So here's where my house is. And this is how far I've travelled. From somewhere over here is where we started. And I've ended up all the way back to where I am. So I've given enough distance from spawn and everybody else so I won't interfere with their builds. And also people won't stumble across my build so easily. If they're going to stumble across it, I'd like it to be finished before people spot it. It's night time. We're going to need to sleep. I have had one death on the server. It happened about 10 minutes ago. A creeper blew up, shot me into the air, and I died from fall damage. Bits and bobs all over the shop. I'm looking for certain items, which are these. We don't need them there, but we do need them up there. We're going to need paper. We are going to need that bucket. Somewhere I've got a bucket. An empty one, yep. We're going to need that bucket. Paper. Going to this one. We're going to need some lapis. So we're just going to take 7 lapis. We won't need too many. And I think we should be there now. We should have everything we need, bar the bits. It's a bit wise, we're going to need those. We're going to need the cobblestone, that. Iron. Is there anything else? Probably not. So crafting table, normal crafting table. We've got no tinkers in the pack, so we're stuck. Next best thing is this, is a workbench. All it is a crafting table in this slot here, and 2 pieces of cobblestone in these slots here. And that gives you this, which, if I don't put bits on it, It just holds your items in when you go away. So you can leave things and walk around. So it's a bit handy in one way. Anyway, we've got to get these out. We're going to have to go down to the river and get some water. Oh, come on. So yeah, this is just a start home. I'll put it like this so we can use this on the outside as well. If I remember right, it's a piece of paper. And it should be this. Yeah, there we go. So we've got the positive design. There is a negative design. But I don't have no glowstone. And I'm pretty sure there's one with a redstone as well. So first thing on the agenda, we're going to go here and we're going to look at this. That top one's wrong. We have a bit of an issue with the big bags. They're not big enough. But that is sort of what I'm looking for. Now what we've got to do, we've got to put this through here. So all you do is put it back in your crafting table, take it back out and it's plain again. Then we're going to go into this. Watch out for those. I'm going to change that to 1. I may actually lower these one more block. I'm in 2 minds whether just have the 1 block of stone. I'm not sure. I'm going to roll with it, see how I feel. But that's sort of doing exactly what I wanted it to do. To be fair, I think I will just go with the 2 layers. I am going to have to get out of here and let these despawn. So I will have to cut out and come back in a few moments. But I'll see you then. I'll get on with a little bit of this and I'll be back. Hello and welcome back. It's been a couple of hours. And I've been going round the house, just giving it some kind of a shape. As you can see, we've got the bottom part mostly complete now. There's a few touching up and a few parts that's got to be filled in. Like over here, if you look, that'll be done manually. This has got to be covered also. I've started on the window, so pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Just put the window in. We're going for that. Let's get inside quickly. Also, on the stairway, we've gone up. This is coming out, don't worry. But this is kind of what we're looking for now. There's a flooring got to go in here. This has got to be shaped, edited. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's not going to stop like that. Got a back room with a fire going in. This has all got to be manually built to tie into the fire. So that's another little job we've got to be doing. Over here I'm going to have the kitchen. Over here we're going to go for the dining room. We're going to have two exits and entrances. We're going to have one there, one here. So you can go straight into the lounge after. But this is going to be probably the most detailed chiseling bits I've done. I've got so many little ideas coming in. We are going to go for a games room. We can't have a house like this without a games room. But then we've got a spare room. So any thoughts on the spare room? Input is always welcome. Straight upstairs. Upstairs we're going to have, this is going to be a big open space displaying the stairway. Oh, over the back here there's going to be a big room of some description. Maybe 2 rooms. One will be a bedroom, the other one, well, that again is probably going to be the workshop. Because I am going to start putting some mods in and I am going to start doing bits and bobs. But a lot of it will be building this season. I want to see what I can do with this. You can see the outside of the shell. You can see where I'm looking at going. All of this has just been done off patterns. I built one, changed to the pattern, patterned it out. Once the bulk of it's done, that's when you go into the individual single bits, which that does take a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. For the walls, I'm going to be doing 3 layers. We're going to have a layer of wood, a layer of marble, and on the back side we'll also have a layer of whatever wall covering I go for in here. It gives us a bit of a thickness to put the door frames in. Let me just show you for example. So you probably have it 3 blocks along for the width. So you go 3 blocks along there like so. Going to bring it all the way through to the back side. Oh dear me. We've lost it. We've lost it. That button was for the new chisel thing that I've learnt. I haven't quite mastered it yet. I'll get there. It cuts circles and stuff. First time of trying it. Let's put one more there like so. Now the whole of this back wall here can come down. So we're going to take it down with a mutton chop. I've got no shovel at hand, so the mutton chop is going to have to do. Just quickly just knock this down. Oh, last pieces. One to go. And there we have it. And sorry about that. Some people visit at the wrong moment. Can't be helped. In that last couple of seconds, I've just finished off this door frame on this side. Added the little black trim. And started prepping a door. One thing that grieves me with chisel and bits is having to get a gold block to make 2 little bits. And 2 little bits there. A whole gold block. But hey, the things we do. So this has just got to come across a couple more. And we have. It's that one if I remember right. Just click on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We went a bit too far then. Maybe never. That should be spot on. Perfect. Add this line here. Job's good. Back of the door. Now this door is going to be used a lot by, oh dear me, drawn region, a lot by staff. So you'd have a nice posh pulley door handle. It wouldn't have the catch on it because we don't want it to shut. They just want to be able to get in. Oh, I didn't want to put that piece of wood there. Let's just take that back. Go onto the right one, drawn region, same material. That should be perfect. There we go. Got a bit of the floor to finish off. And I've done it again. Let's take that one as well. I'll finish that momentarily. The fact is that I might actually just pop these in just to, there you go. I will come back and take them out and use a chisel, but for now, I feel that room there is where I need it to be. We'll be concentrating that. We haven't done the walls or nothing, but the floor is perfect. We have a door which is going to go in. A lot of things we've got to do is work on decor. Just want to go back to the house a second. I'm just going to move around the corner and get into the little hidey hole we've got going on. That's the one. What I need to do is just dump some of this into a I think this is a junk chest. Anything I'm not going to be using for a while can just be dropped for a minute. Bits can't. I've got a whole chest for bits over here. This one. Just dash all this out. So the bits bags have grown, which is great because at first it was like really tiny and I lagged out the server accidentally. Well, never lagged it totally out, but partially lagged it. It was down to like minus FPS. Making that thing there. Now with the big start again. Now with the big bit bags, I haven't got no trouble at all. Thing I want to do now is go into here, and we're going to go over here, and we're looking at flat colour blocks. It would help if I put the apostrophe thing there. At flat. Here we go. This is what we need to make. So it's iron, red, purple, green, and cyan. Have we got? Yes, we've got that there. Got that there. Got that there. And got that there. All these are coming from magic bean seeds. I'm getting all my dies, which is, they're very handy. Once you get your hands on one of them, you're laughing. Gonna get a piece of iron. Yeah, I did do quite a lot of mining. I want it to be set up so we didn't have to mess it up. Yep, there we go. And what we're going to do, we're going to make this straight off the bat. There we go. Pop that in there. Whiz these colours straight over. Go down here. Get a stack of cobblestone. And what should happen now is if we put this there instead of that, click on like so, all these dies now give us an array of blocks, and this array is massive. All these chiseled down, but just look, I haven't got all the dies yet, but from the dies I have got, you know where we're going with this. This is amazing. But also it works on glass. Somewhere I should have some sand. Get a bit of sand straight into here. Take the lead out, put the sand in, let that cook for a moment. But yeah, we'll go back into this while that's cooking. But yeah, all these different textures and all the different brightnesses, it's gonna add a massive palette to what we can do. You see what we do with the little bits. This is just gonna go so over the top, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna be able to do coloured walls, my own designs of things. But that doesn't look like orange in the slightest. It looks more like a pale coffee. But pale coffee, I'll have a piece of that. Just take a couple of those. We can't make many because we've just used all the orange. We are going to have to hunt a lot of dies. But as I say, those things over there, they'll pay off dividends. We'll get loads. Now for the thing at hand, I just want to put this on the floor a sec. Do you see the texture difference? It's amazing, I love it. It's just going to add for a hell of a lot more things that we can do. I'm going to take that out now. All these recipes are opening up into our inventory. So you've seen them blocks, but now we've got glass to go with it. So we're going to have different shades and textures of glass. This just adds... I don't even know where we're going to go. We've got so much stuff. But what I do have to do is I have to collect a load of dies in. So between now and next episode, that's a lot of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be gathering dies because we're going to be going hard on this house. This is the first breaking episode. You've seen little bits and bobs of where we're going to be going. It is going to be bulk chiseling bits. I will be doing some kind of mods, but I want to go over the top on this. This house has got to be perfect. This has got to be the house that I've wanted in Minecraft for forever. So that's where we're going. If you've noticed over my last couple of builds, the detail has become more and more in depth. Well, I've learnt a lot of tricks over those. Those tricks are going to be added into this one. I need to stop running around and bopping around. So what I'm going to do for now is we're going to call this episode 1. I'm going to say thank you all for joining me. And if you want to see Chisel and Bits taken to as far as we can take Chisel and Bits, keep watching. When I start getting to finicky detail builds, I'm either going to stream, or I might even do time lapses. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to be looking into time lapses because some of these builds, you miss. To be honest with you, you miss out on so much because it just takes forever. And we're talking 200, 300, 400 hours. So rather than miss all the bits and all the process that goes into what I'm doing, time lapses may be an option. Streaming may be an option, or just more videos of building, getting into details. We've got to build furniture. That house there, all the natural blocks will be removed. It will all be pure chiseling bits. That is my challenge for this season. I want a house that's pure chiseling bits that looks like you'd like to live in it. At the moment it's bland, it's blank, it's a bit of a mess. You should know within the next 2 months, 2.5 months, this is going to look epic. Just look at my past work. This I'm pushing, and I'm pushing hard for this to be the best. So from me to you, thank you again for joining me. And I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.